This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and there's one question I really have to ask. Why doesn't the media give big coverage to the LAPD body cam footage that proves Amber Heard lied about one of her biggest allegations in the news, in the media, in the knowledge of the people and the fans? I don't get it. Why does the BBC project Johnny Depp to be a bad guy? It doesn't make sense. They're just allegations, and there's proof against Amber Heard. Well, I guess the BBC's in England, and their court of law found Johnny Depp guilty, so they think they have an excuse, but just because a court says something doesn't necessarily mean that that little tiny set of people who looked at the case knows what they're talking about. So they say, Johnny Depp's Film Festival awards insulting domestic abuse charities say. Why report on that? How about Amber Heard lied to LAPD and 911? Insulting. And I would say that's worse than lying to almost anybody. Tying up 911 and the cops from doing their jobs, getting people who are doing serious crimes off the street, is about as bad as it gets. Here's a pretty good picture. You know, Johnny looks good. But here, they gotta feature this picture where he looks irritated, and, you know, why is he irritated? Well, probably because he's standing next to his wife, or I should say, thank goodness, ex-wife, Amber Heard. And most of the time you see Johnny irritated is when he's standing next to his ex-wife, Amber Heard. So they go on to say a bunch of things that we already know before, and of course they have to mention that he lost the UK trial in the beginning of the article. It hailed Depp as one contemporary cinema's most talented and versatile actors with a reputation for playing almost always misfits. Well, I think one of his best roles I love was a federal agent who helped prosecute over 100 gangsters. Kind of a good guy. I'm not sure Jack Sparrow is actually a misfit in a serious way. You could call Jack Sparrow a misfit. Yes, I get it. He's a pirate, but he's a very fun character for kids. So I wouldn't say it's like a misfit in a serious negative way. Then there's Transcendence. There's so many. I mean, it's almost silly to go through the characters Johnny Depp played who aren't misfits. But how about the detective in the recent movie, City of Lies? A detective isn't a misfit. Was Edward Scissorhands a misfit? He was out of place. He was weird. Not really a misfit. So I'd say almost always is pretty fucking wrong. On Tuesday, the Calvary Valley Film Festival in Czech Republic said it would pay its own tribute to the actor's extensive career and lasting legacy. It described him as a multifaceted artist, an icon of the contemporary cinema, whom it was thrilled to honor at the festival, which runs from 20 to 28th of August. Or I should say from the 20th to the 28th of August. I wish they printed the little TH there so it was like easy to read. Alright, BBC. So, as you could maybe or maybe not hear, I have a cicada outside, but alright, let him go. He's getting mad too. And then they need more negativity about how Spain gave Johnny Depp an award, which I said he deserved. So I guess the BBC isn't really on Spain's side now. It's only a country. I know, they're not speaking for the entire country, but then again, Spain is giving Johnny Depp an award and speaking positively of him. So I think in some way that does represent them. They go on to say that he's got a devoted following called #JusticeForJD. And they also go on to say that producers and directors across Europe would be more than happy to work with Johnny in the future. Great! So you know what? Here's the thing. I gotta say this. If Johnny Depp happens to lose the Virginia case, I'd say leave America. There's some great things about America. That's for sure. But if Hollywood and the American media is gonna put you down and cancel you and not work with you, go to Europe, where there's a lot of directors happy to work with Johnny Depp. And I'm sure here in Japan, there's also a lot of fans and directors and people happy to work with Johnny Depp. So, unfortunately, we've got kind of a little national struggle here because there's some American ideologies seeping in and holding Johnny Depp back, and those ideologies don't quite exist in the same way in other countries. Anyway, that's my idea. I've been here in Japan for 15 years, so I think about these things once in a while. You guys, of course, let me know what you think down below. I'm doing shout-outs, special thanks, things like that. Do some shout-outs. Shout out to that umbrella guy. Why the hell not? He's been here a few times in the live stream. There you go, great channel. Shout out to Justice for Depp, who follows me on Twitter. Thank you very much. And Keely Talks, who is a great supporter here, and she's also got a channel. Check her out. Thank you, Keely. And a shout out to Diamond Knight. Thank you very much for the support here. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. I'm doing shout outs, special thanks, celebrity news, stuff like that, whatever's interesting out there. And if you don't subscribe, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.